people. Welcome, 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 welcome. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a great start to your weekends. Most importantly, I hope you're ready to dive in because we got another reaction request, and this one is from Monroe. What's up, Monroe? How you doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Monroe wants to hear Marilyn Monroe, Coma White. This is what Monroe had to say. Before I knew English properly, I used to listen to Marilyn Monroe as a kid in the mid to late 90s. His older stuff especially means a lot to me. This song you might have heard before, but if so, let us know. Either way, it's all good. Guys, I'm super excited to check out some Marilyn Monroe, one of the freaking iconics of the music scene. And yeah, I don't really know much of his music, so this is going to be a real treat. So without further ado, for me, Monroe, and all of you, let's get off tap.
A few moments later.
Guys, I really like this vibe. I love this. Man, this is good stuff. Let's go. So good. Gosh, I freaking really love like just this whole vibe. Marilyn Manson, like the voice is just so absolutely really good. His vocal ability and just the whole music itself. Like I love the little, if you listen closely, you've got this nice acoustic in there a bit, but then you've got just this beautiful aura around it. Like the melody is just so catchy, and just everything about this is a vibe and a half. This is something I would definitely vibe out to, put on my playlist. Man, we gotta check out this rabbit hole, Marilyn Manson. Let's go. Hey, that one blonde in here, is that supposed to be Marilyn Monroe? Curious question. I think so. And because it's like, looks like it's a scene where they're doing, where the president got shot back in the day, and they're like recreating this sort of, is that what's, you know, is that you. All right, let's go. Well, guess who's a new fan of Marilyn Manson? That'd be me, because I didn't even freaking, like, it's crazy. Like, you know, Marilyn Manson's awesome, iconic, legendary, and it's my vibe. Like, I love the style of music, man. I love stuff like this. But for some reason, I have not, like, just sat down and dived into, you know, Marilyn Manson's, their music or anything. Like, I'm so shocked that I don't know this song, because it sounds like something I would definitely love to have, you know, on repeat, man. Like, this is just such a vibe, dude. So much talent there. So cool to absolutely be able to see a story unfold before your eyes. You know, when you have a song, the visuals are really important. If you're going to do a music video, you got to get it right and let it make sense, you know. And they definitely, you know, like, just the whole vibe around the song, and then you've got the story unfolding in the video, like, it complements it just so perfectly. And I just love that. I just love when, you know, there's artists that are in touch with the whole creative process like that, because, you know, as an artist myself, you know, I think it's important that if you're going to do any aspect of any part of the whole creation process, that you need to just do it right, man. Get it just absolutely nailed, like, just spot on, because otherwise, what's the point? You know, don't do a music video if you can't do the music video the way that you want it to be done. Now, there's a caveat to that, because I have done music videos that I didn't really want to be done that way, but a Chinga Chinga wasn't letting me do the freaking CGI special that I really wanted to do. So sometimes, you know, you just do what you got to do when you're, especially, you know, when you're an independent artist and you don't have the backing of Sony anymore, which I used to have, but yeah. But, you know, at the end of the day, you know, you have to find ways to just make sure that your audience is able to really connect with your story, your song, you know, your passion that you're exposing, you know, because it's a very vulnerable thing to be out there and be like, hey world, this is me, and this is what I'm feeling, and I hope you don't hate it too much, you know, that kind of vibe. So it's important, therefore, if you can get it to all come across in a way where it's like, you know, just people can take it for face value and say, oh, well, hey, look, that's their truth. They're just speaking their, you know, their own truth. They're being their authentic self. This is part of the story, and this is, now I can see their take on that, you know, because I listen to the lyrics, I can see visually in the video, and now I've got a good idea of what they wanted, you know, to kind of share with me from their perspective. Caveat: art is subjective, though. Music is subjective. Therefore, you might hit you different. It might make you feel a different way. And as an artist, you have to appreciate that. You know, everyone's going to feel differently, even about your music, even though it may have a story and mean something to you in particular. may not mean that to someone else. So I love this song though, because it was just a vibe, like, you know, not to get even too deep about lyrics or about the message or anything like that, you know, just the vibe itself, like it was so cool. It's just got that cool kind of slow roll, kind of hard rock, but it's just so freaking melodic at the same time. So it's not overpowering, overbearing. It's something that's pleasant that you could still listen to, you know, no matter what the situation is. Freaking Marilyn Manson, dude, this is freaking fire. I definitely want to put this on my playlist because this is so cool. Thank you, Monroe. This was definitely a good one. Nope, I didn't know it, so surprise, surprise. Most of the things that you guys request, I don't know. Like, it's just so much music in the world, it's hard to know everything. And that's why I love doing reaction requests so much, because I get introduced to the playlist of your life. And speaking of which, if you want to share something yourself, head over to offtap.life, throw it in, and I got you. Thank you, Monroe. Thank all of you guys. Keep it safe. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And as always, remember to move to the fullest. Keep it off tap. I'm out. We gotta get out of here. I'll catch you guys later for another vlog.